Coming up on Tech Tonight, Carilion Clinic plans to build a wellness center on Virginia Tech's campus.
And Virginia Tech is bringing in more students than ever before with our record number of applicants for the freshman class of 2020. Find out the details next.
Welcome to Tech Tonight. I'm Lexi Johnson.
And I'm Caitlin Murray.
The Carilion Clinic will be opening a new wellness center on Virginia Tech's campus. The clinic announced that the new wellness center will be in the Corporate Research Center at Virginia Tech. The center will be open to the public and people of all ages so that the New River Valley will have another place to get care and also exercise to maintain health. Not only will the clinic serve to provide other health options for Virginia Tech and the surrounding community, but it will also create more jobs and bring people from all walks of life to the community. It is projected that the Wellness Center will offer much more than what the CRC has ever had before by implementing more access to group exercise, new equipment, and more comprehensive wellness programs. Carilion's Vice President of Wellness says, quote, "Carilion's mission is to improve the health of the communities we serve. Wellness is more than that of just fitness. So our membership will include annual free flu shots and the opportunity to have screening done. That's more about what Carilion tries to do in investing in the community," end quote. The clinic will close at the end of February and is expected to reopen at the Virginia Tech campus on April 1st.
The Virginia Tech Police Department is on the hunt for an armed robber. On Saturday, February 13th, around midnight, a college-aged man robbed another male at knife point in the Dietrich parking lot. According to the victim, the suspect pretended to need assistance. However, when the victim approached him, he wielded a knife and demanded his wallet. The victim showed resistance, and an altercation ensued. The suspect then took off with the wallet northbound toward War Memorial Hall. The suspect is described as a college-aged male with a slender build, medium-length dirty blonde hair, and is approximately 5'10". The night of the incident, he was seen wearing a black zip-up hoodie and blue jeans. The Virginia Tech Police Department is asking anyone with information to come forward immediately to help put the suspect behind bars. VTPD would also like to remind students and community members to be aware of their surroundings at all times and to be cautious of suspicious persons.
Congratulations to the Hyperloop at Virginia Tech team, Viper, for coming in 4th place and receiving a Technical Excellence Award after competing against more than 120 schools and universities around the world at Design Weekend. The competition required teams to design systems for the Hyperloop transportation system. The system uses a near vacuum tube to propel a passenger-carrying pod at speeds of 700 miles per hour. Because of Viper's outstanding performance, the team will move on to compete against 20 more teams to build a prototype to be tested on a 1.5-kilometer test track facility this summer in California. The Viper team is composed of a group of mechanical, aerospace, and electrical engineering students. The team is under the direction of Professor of Practice with the Department of Engineering, Science, and Mechanics, Pat Artis, and Boyer Lab Manager, Dewey Spangler. The team is also supported by several sponsors, including Procter & Gamble, Performance Associates, the Rogers Company, and many more. Daniel Kamuna, a junior majoring in mechanical engineering and team later says, quote, "One of our biggest strengths is that we've proven the concepts of operation and that it wouldn't have been possible without funds, tools, and software provided to us," end quote. The top 5 places went to, first, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, second, Delft University of Technology in the Netherlands, third, University of Wisconsin at Madison, fourth, Virginia Tech, and fifth, the University of California, Irvine.
Let's take a moment for our weekend forecast with Chapin Kofod.
Hi, I'm Chapin Kofod with your weekend forecast. As a shortened school week comes to an end, so does the wintry weather that created our second snow day of the year. After getting a healthy amount of snow earlier this week and watching it slowly melt and turn Blacksburg into a Slurpee-type substance, this weekend is going to be a little break from the typical Blacksburg winter. As a high-pressure system moves in from the northwest, we are expecting a clear, sunny weekend. With the skies staying clear, the temperatures should rise above average for this time of year. Friday will be mostly sunny with the highs in the upper 40s. Saturday and Sunday could be a little more cloudy than Friday, but we're expecting temperatures to reach the upper 50s, maybe even hitting 60 by some points of this weekend. Lows for Saturday and Sunday will be in the upper 30s to low 40s. Early next week might bring some more showers as the high pressure heads out of our area, so enjoy the warm, sunny weekend, maybe even celebrate the nice weather by tailgating the home basketball game Saturday. Back to you, Caitlin.
Thank you, Chapin. Virginia Tech has done it again. The Office of Admissions received a record number of applicants from the incoming freshman class of 2020. The school continues their growth, having a 12% increase from last year. The school reportedly received over 25,200 applications. The current freshman class has over 6,300 students, the largest number of undergraduates in school history. Not only was there a growth in the sheer number of applicants, but there was also an increase in the amount of diversity as well. The applicant class saw an 8% increase in diversity, making it the most diverse group Virginia Tech admissions has ever seen. Virginia Tech spokesperson Mark Akwazaki said that the increase is due to more recruiters spending more time in high schools across the country, from Virginia to the West Coast. Due to the high number of applicants, officials are estimating 5,000 additional accepted students in the fall of 2016. The increase in undergraduates provides another challenge for the school, dealing with the issue of housing. A good handful of students in the current freshman class are housed off campus to accommodate the lack of dorm space. Blacksburg Mayor Ron Wardham said that the university and community are actively working together to accommodate additional students in the years to come. The Office of Undergraduate Admissions will release regular decision acceptances by April 1st.
Hi, I'm Claire Rigney.
And I'm Bailey Berticelli with your entertainment news.
In celebration of Valentine's Day, Virginia Tech asked its followers over Instagram to share pictures of their Hokie love. People sent in photos with their significant other for the chance to win a prize pack from the university. On Wednesday morning, Virginia Tech pronounced Cindy Bagwell as the winner. Bagwell and her husband are both 1981 graduates from the university. Bagwell sent in a picture of her and her husband in front of Eggleston Hall, where he proposed to her during their student days. Congratulations to the both of them.
It's time to start building that career. The 2016 Spring Connection Job Fair will be taking place on Tuesday, the 23rd of February in Squires from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The job fair is a great way to put yourself out there, whether you're looking for a full-time job, a co-op, or just want to get some practice talking to employers. The job fair will be open to students from all colleges and hosting over 130 employers. If you need help preparing for the job fair, Smith Career Center at Virginia Tech makes it easy. You can set up appointments for resume revising or practice interviews for potential employers. Check-in for the job fair begins at 9:30 a.m. on the first floor entrance near the Old Dominion Ballroom in Squires. There will be a book bag drop-off and handshake booth where you can practice your introduction before talking to possible employers. The attire is business casual for students to make a good impression. Good luck!
A new play will open next week in Squire Student Center's newly renovated Studio Theater. The show Boeing Boeing is a comedy written by Mark Camilletti that first premiered in London in 1962. A later adaptation of it won the 2008 Tony for Best Play Revival. Virginia Tech's show is directed by David Johnson, a faculty member who has worked at Virginia Tech for 28 years. This production is part of the Schools of Performing Arts Main Stage Theater Series and the 2016 Undergraduate Research and Creative Scholarship Conference. The show opens on February 23rd. General admission tickets will cost $12 and student tickets will cost $10.
Do you have an interest in cultures different from your own? Here's a chance to experience the Chinese culture. This weekend, on Saturday, February 20th, the Association of Chinese Students and Scholars, or ACSS at Virginia Tech, will be hosting a Chinese New Year Festival Gala at Burris Auditorium with free admission from 7 to 9:30 p.m. According to China Highlights, the Chinese New Year represents the turn of the Chinese lunar calendar and is considered a major holiday among the Chinese population. The literal translation from the modern Chinese name is Spring Festival. It is a tradition celebrated for hundreds of years by the Chinese that gives them a chance to come together with family. Along with the New Year, Chinese families often invite things like good fortune and happiness to grace their lives over the course of the months ahead. The celebration begins the night before the first day of each New Year, where each family has a traditional reunion dinner. The festivities continue for 15 days, ending with a lantern festival where families walk the streets with lighted lanterns. Here at Virginia Tech, the Chinese population is strong with a head count of over 2,000 members at the Association of Chinese Students and Scholars. It is the largest organization on campus. The gala will provide an insight to our Chinese culture at Virginia Tech. Stay tuned for your sports news.
Hi, I'm Brianna McGowan.
And I'm Michelle Polanco with your sports news.
Hokie track star Thomas Curtin was named the ACC's Track Co-Performer of the Week, along with fellow distance runner Justin Knight. This was announced after Curtin had a record-setting weekend at the Ohio State Classic. Curtin ran the 5,000 meters in about 13 minutes and 37 seconds, earning him first place among 68 athletes. The distance runner is a senior from Leesburg, Virginia, and competes in outdoor, indoor track, and cross-country events. Congrats to Thomas Curtin on this outstanding accomplishment. Virginia Tech's track and field team will compete again this weekend to host the Virginia Tech Challenge in Rector Fieldhouse.
The Virginia Tech women's swimming and diving team, along with the men's diving team, are currently competing in the ACC Championships at the Greensboro Aquatic Center in North Carolina. The championships began Wednesday and will wrap up tomorrow. During their strong season, the women's team came out 9-3 in dual meets. Their skill and hard work also showed at the Tennessee Fall Invitational, where they tied for second place. Although receiving an impressive third place at the 2015 ACC Championships, they are hoping to snag the title this year. Coach Ned Skinner claims that although he knows that winning against other schools will be difficult, his team knows how to band together and believes that they are up for the challenge. Virginia Tech students are encouraged to tune into ESPN3 from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., where the championships have been broadcasted since Wednesday. The men's diving team has had a strong season and are up for the challenge as well. There are currently 5 members on the men's diving roster, whom are all competing this week. Virginia Tech student and diver Logan Stevens has been leading his team throughout the week. On January 19th, Stevens was named ACC Male Diver of the Week.
Hokies Francesco Fucinato and Kelly Wilford followed up with a 6-4 victory to give Tech an early lead over the Mountaineers. The women's tennis team is on their A game. Soon, the Hokies will hit the road and head to Huntington, West Virginia. Good luck, Hokies.
So are you going to the basketball game tomorrow?
Actually, no, I'm not, but I heard it was a blackout game.
You know, one thing I really love about Virginia Tech sports is students go all out for all of these games.
Definitely. I love our school spirit.
Me
It really
too.
brings our school together.
Me too. That's all for Tech Tonight. I'm Brianna McGowan.
And I'm Michelle Polanca. Stay tuned for next week.